guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. I hope everyone's having an amazing start to their summer break. Now, I know it's been a while since I last made a YouTube video, so I thought I'd come back today to share how I managed to balance my work life as a medical student here at the University of Plymouth. As medical students, it can easily become quite overwhelming to cope with large workloads at any given time throughout the academic year. As a result, we end up neglecting our passions, our hobbies, and even our general well-being, and this can be really detrimental to not only our academic progress, but also our mental and physical well-being. That's why I've come here today to share some of my most favourite activities to do as a medical student, as well as to inform you of some of the opportunities available not only here at the University of Plymouth, but also hopefully at many other universities across the UK. So I want to start this video off by talking about my favourite extracurricular activity that I've been involved in this year, and that's the Medsoc show. The Medsoc show is essentially a show organised, scripted and directed by medical students who raise money for charity and meet up from September right through to February, and we just sort of get away from the pressures of being a medical student and come together to become different characters. But it was a wonderful experience, and I think it'd be lovely to give you an overview of what our show was like so that you can have a better idea. And we essentially made a parody of High School Musical, and it's a story about how two first years fall in love and try to manage their relationship in medical school. It was well received with almost a full house on both nights. We raised over £1,900 for a local cancer charity. For me, I really enjoyed the idea of getting into a different character, whether that was a consultant called Rosie, a rugby lad wearing a six-pack across stage, or even a library nerd, which in essence is my real life character. Regardless of what character I was in any given scene, I really enjoyed myself. It was a really great way to commit myself to something besides lectures, EBL sessions, and the regular university timetable. So the process to get involved for next year and the upcoming years for any medical students interested is to firstly undergo an audition. This happens usually within the first 2 weeks of September. And in that 2-hour audition, you're going to be assessed on your ability to sing, dance or act. And if that's not for you, you're more than welcome to get involved with more backstage production roles. For example, stage lighting, costumes, props, and just managing these essential components of any show. These people have become some of my close friends, and it's been amazing for them to just sort of give me advice on how to navigate medical school, how to stand on my own 2 feet and make sure that I feel as comfortable as possible. And it really was a great way to meet some of the kindest people I've met here. Now, my second most favourite activity of the year has to be Bollywood dancing and joining the Bollywood dance team with the Indian Society. Quick disclaimer, you don't have to be Indian to join their society or their dance team. Our first main event with Indian Soc's Bollywood dance team was the UPDC Easter Showcase, and that was a 3-hour-long event to perform our remix to Tuglit and Kala Chashma, which was well received by the audience, so that was fantastic. Further on in the year, we were also able to perform at Tamil Soc's first ever ball. Ava and I also managed to choreograph our own dance for the first time ever, and this was to a Tamil song to show some appreciation for Tamil culture. And my third extracurricular activity that I'd like to talk about today is something that I do independently, and that is swimming. So I think it's really important to stay fit at university, whether that's going to gym, which is something that I've tried. It doesn't work for everyone. So I took up swimming, which is something that I used to do when I was younger, and I've really enjoyed it. I've made it a part of my schedule since semester 1 to essentially go every Monday at 5 p.m, no matter how stressed out I am, no matter how heavy the workload is, to just go down to the swimming centre and swim for an hour or 2. That way I stay active, I have a break from my busy work schedule, and I get to sort of enjoy my own company. Sometimes Ava did tag along. As I go into the end of the year, this is something that I am independently pursuing, but Ava, you're more than welcome to join me again. If you're located in the southwest as well, whether that be Bristol, Exeter or Plymouth, I think this message is for you guys. I'd highly recommend that you take advantage of being in the southwest and having access to some of the most beautiful coastlines in the UK. And I think learning how to swim throughout the year and then going down to Cornwall in the summer is such a great way to track your progress as a swimmer and also just enjoy yourself. For example, last week my friend and I, we went down to Perranporth, which is just near Truro and Newquay, and we went down to do some swimming, and I am very, very proud of myself for not drowning. I'm going to come on to my last 2 extracurricular activities, and these are going to be more academic ones. So let's move on. In my first week of university, I actually got elected as one of the course reps in our year. And as a course rep, my main role was to engage with the module lead. I was the messenger between students and staff and making sure that any incidents were taken care of. I was nominated and awarded Course Rep of the Year within the Faculty of Health at the University Star Awards, and that is something I am so grateful for. Last but not least, I'd now like to talk about Star Society. They've been running some powerful campaigns, for example a clothes donation drive, as well as something called Cultural Kitchen, which is what I've been involved in this year. Cultural Kitchen is essentially a fortnightly event run by volunteers in the local community who come together and prepare food and social activities for local refugee families. Now, this is something I've been involved in only a few times, but hopefully next year I'll get more and more involved in it. In fact, I've actually been elected as next year's campaigning officer for Star Society, so I'll be running some powerful campaigns. And as someone whose motivation to study medicine actually is inspired by refugee and global health, I'm really keen on getting more involved in Cultural Kitchen and supporting refugees in and around Plymouth. Not only is volunteering an excellent opportunity for you to better your portfolio as a medical student, which is what most people care about, it's also an opportunity for you to better understand the healthcare needs and the social needs of people that you're going to be looking after as a future doctor. So I think overall it's such a great opportunity. STAR is just one of many volunteering organisations in Plymouth and in the southwest. For example, you could get involved in DCRS, which is Devon and Cornwall Refugee Service. Whilst I could go on and on about some of my favourite things to do as a medical student outside of medicine, I think with these 5 activities you've got a general idea of how I balance my life as a medical student and what I did to sort of take my mind off of the stress of being a medical student. And I hope this provides you with some inspiration on some of the opportunities that you might want to take when you come here in September or to another medical school. I just want to thank everyone for watching. If you have any questions about any of the opportunities that I've spoken about, or want to know about some of the other things that I've done throughout this year, because I've done almost 100 things, but I can't cram it into one video, please do reach out. My Instagram is in my bio, and so is my email. Do reach out and I will support you as much as possible. Otherwise, I just want to say thank you so much for watching, and I hope to see you all again soon. Thank you!